Tried and failed, I tried and failed, oh, how I tried and how I failed when I was down the...
Well, good morning, my friends. How'd you sleep? I slept well. Welcome back to the beautiful island of Capri. We actually leave today in about an hour. I'm gonna go exploring for a little bit and then I'm gonna start making my way down to catch the boat because it's half price if you leave at 11, so. We're gonna take off, go back to Napoli, take a train to Rome, and start our adventures there. Daze with Jordan the Lion and my lovely lemon tree begin now. The truly sad thing is that I never made it to the other half of the island. I definitely would not recommend a one-day trip here, but I was only here for one thing, so. I will miss this view though, I won't lie. Oh yeah, I had a limoncello last night. Good stuff. Look at that awesome house behind those gates. I would definitely recommend anyone come out here. This was a lot of fun. But probably a little bit more fun during tourist season. You can see an early boat taking off already. Instead of semis, they have stuff like that that transport goods around the island. Most of them have 3 wheels, like 1 in the front and 2 in the back. I don't know what this is, but awesome. The Hotel Capri. Kind of makes you wonder if Gable or Sophia Loren stayed there. There's a kitty and a couple of birds, a little bit of wildlife today. And that's the bus I'll be taking back down the hill. Wow, look at that place. I love the villa style architecture here. The driveway to that house actually starts up here and goes all the way up the hill. If you follow it all the way up, you'll see they cut out like a hole actually in the house where sun comes through, and it's a cat. That whole window display down there is limoncello. Let me show you real quick what that is. Limoncello is kind of like an after dinner dessert kind of refresher, and it's alcohol, and they love it here. I mean, they love it so much. Well, for one thing, look at that little barrel tap that you can buy and all the different things that they make that is limoncello. But when I was actually in Naples, I was in a store buying postcards, and the guy had limoncello candy, and when you bite into it, there's a big burst of it in there. So I had it then, and then I went out to dinner last night and had some. I want to see what's up here. I don't know where this tunnel goes, but looks like it's just shops. Yeah, it just keeps going. It looks like it's just a bunch of shops. Beautiful picture of the Umberto Square. Here's some old style Capri buildings. Right over there is the big tower outside Gable's window. Look at the architecture on this building. Read what's on top. Villa Narcissus. Yeah, see they have all kinds of little shops back here and groceries. Let's see what's down here. And I love this about it, these little like turn-offs. Napoli. Oh wow. These just go back into homes. Yep. Cool place to end though. This person's house has that. And then it keeps going here. This is Capri's dogs. Whatever that is. Oh, it's a business. And that's their old mailbox. Cool. Oh, I do know where I'm at now. I stumbled into this place last night, so very cool. Give me a blue light bulb any day. And that guy's sitting on a barrel. Yeah, so this kind of dumps you out over where Gable was staying at Palazzo Umberto. Right in front of this amazing looking hotel I'll show you guys. There's the church. So this is a sign. This is actually where Gable was supposedly staying in the movie. Where they had the burgers was right up there. So this is saying a magnificent housing block erected in the 14th century known as Casa Grande. Big houses face this little square. Ignacio Cirio was a skillful physician and scientist, so it was named after him. I bet my girlfriend would love for me to take you home with me. And then this is the staircase that Sophia Loren runs down, and Nando was sitting right there, and she runs off that way when you saw that yesterday, just to give you a little idea of where we're at. Check out all this stuff. First you get this. It's got a history. But then you get this. Now we're back over here where the funicular was. Take a good look at where I was all night last night here. If you look right here, that whole section is all lemon and orange trees. All of it. Hey, somebody's got to make the limoncello, right? Right? More lemon and orange trees down there. Can you imagine living in here? Well, apparently I know what a real calzone is now, because yesterday in the afternoon I stopped by a little kind of deli. People were in there buying their ham and their cheeses and all that stuff, and they had a few pre-made things, and I'd already had this. I forget what it's called, but it's like almost like a deep fried rice ball it's like a Sicilian thing, they told me. But I got a calzone also, expecting there to be marinara sauce, and there was not. It was just cheeses. They have this section all closed off, much like everything seems to be around here when it's not tourist season. But I saw that map down there. I just thought that was so awesome. Isn't that great? That's a mosaic. Well, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I think it's time to go back, grab my luggage, and start making our way to the boat. Goodbye, Capri. So I'm sure that somebody in my vlog yesterday is complaining that I kept calling it Capri or however else you would say it. I was calling it Capri because that's how Gable says it in the movie, and I just wanted to keep it accurate to the movie. I know us Americans call it Capri, but go figure, the natives don't call it that. Majestic. Wow, look at the entryway to this house. What kind of plant is that? Look down here. On this house they have another one of those maps of Capri and mosaic, and then a couple of statues over here. I didn't bring my deeper lenses, I just came out with my camera and one lens, sorry. Uh-huh. Alright, time to leave Viestriano. I highly recommend this place. I'm rolling my way over to the docks. Oh, check that out. Hello. Yep. Casa Fringillo. Look at this people's property. Holy moly. I'm moving in. Lemon tree alert. Holy Moses. Orange tree alert too. Beautiful. I wish I would have known about this last night. I would have probably ate there. Wow. Oh, I just saw this on the way down. Padre Pio. La Caravella. I could have taken the bus, and I was going to, but then I realized as I was walking to the bus, I saw a sign that said Porto, and it pointed this way, so every time I get to a point where I think I might be either wrong or something, if I see somebody, I say Porto, and they point this way, so. And I'm really glad I took this way. I'm getting to see stuff I didn't get to see otherwise. That's why I always champion, you should, you know, if you can, always walk the city as much as you can. I pretty much choose trips that I don't have to rent a car for or something like that. Oh, perfect. It dropped us off right at Sophia's house. Well, Lucia and Nando's house. That's right there on the corner. All right, I just got my ticket, and here's a little tip from me to you. If you ever come to Capri, and you're gonna do it from Naples or Sorrento or wherever it comes from, check the schedules because the tickets are not all the same price. Depending on what time you decide to leave, they can vary widely. Like my ticket right now and my ticket to get out here were about €12.30. But if I would have left at the boat after this, it would have been 24. So double the price. And I'm getting one of these sandwiches to go. That one's mine. So I'm guessing I'm gonna be leaving on that boat that's landing because I take off at Port 21, which is exactly where I left for the Blue Grotto yesterday, which is exactly right there. I cut it out from the video yesterday from mentioning it because I just thought I was spending too much time over here, but in the movie, those are the windows that you see the guitar player pops out of that Capri one, and he goes, oil, 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 and that one up there is the one where the lady says, my daughter, she go to America and she get pregnant, and Clark Gable's standing right there and he goes, well, it wasn't Philadelphia, and she says, it was Philadelphia. And if I had to do it again and could, I would have tried to hire one of these smaller boats for doing the boating version or the boat scenes from yesterday. Well, we're out of here. By far the most expensive day for any vlog I've had on this trip. I think it was worth it. This trip was for me. This stop, hope you guys enjoyed it, but this was, when I found out about this, this was one that I really felt strongly about coming in and seeing. Well, I don't know if my jacket's gonna make it too much longer after this trip because when I was going through the Napoli Sotterranea, it's pretty narrow down there and I had to turn to my side because I had my camera and my backpack and all that stuff, and I sprang a leak here, so every day I have feathers popping out as I'm walking around. And I know it's a few days late, but happy birthday, Madison. All right, we're back in Naples. They look fun, but maybe another trip. Well, we're back in Naples, and I just saw this as I'm walking to the train. Check that out, man. Look what they're restoring right now. Sweetness. I want to take a look at this, too. Look, there's a guy juggling in the middle of the street. You're not gonna, well, you might see that in LA, but I haven't seen it yet. Good job. I think they're Aerosmith fans? Or wait, was that a Warrant song or an Aerosmith song? Or maybe both. And now we depart via the train the same way we got here at the same place we got here. Goodbye, Napoli. Gotta buy my ticket for Rome Central. All right, I found the cheapest one. All the other prices were twice that. Or sometimes, most of them were like 50. On the road again. Just can't wait to get back on the road again. whole city up there. Wow! That is why I love taking the trains. I love to just see the countryside and see what you're missing out on when you're not in the big cities. Look at that one way up there too. Different one. We're pretty much here. That's the old aqueduct. The above ground. Well, we're here. I was told Rome is cheap. I just bought this for €1. Oh boy. All right, I've made it. I hope it's world famous. Well, looks fancy. Pretty nice. That's just the lobby. All right, I didn't get here till about 4:30. I just checked in, so it's almost 5, and the museum's all closed at either 5:30, 6 o'clock mostly, so today's just gonna be a walk around and get our bearings. Well, unfortunately, this is locked, but can you tell we're in Rome? Bah! Look at that. Good grief. Oh, wait, you can get in there. Hold on. All right. Glad I took a closer look. Saw people in here sitting down. Let's check this out. Oh, wow. Well, some things you don't have to pay to see, right? Oh, man, that's magnificent. Acquario Romano. Wow. Now check this out. It's not just that. I saw this as well. This little grotto, which is awesome in itself, but then check this out. Look at the old ruins. Now that we've been to Pompeii and everything, we know what those Roman bricks look like, so we know exactly what we're looking at. That's way cool. Whew. Man, you see this kind of stuff and you just don't want to leave, you know? Here you can actually get through and kind of look over the ruins, it looks like. That's kind of cool. They're the same rocks that they taught us about in the underground city. Or Napoli Subterranea. Alright, I'm hungry after that. I mean, my train ride was probably like 3 hours long, so it was a long ride. I'm hungry and I want to go get something to eat. That was just a perfect way to be welcome to Rome. Check that out. Nicola Marchesi, in memory of the poet. So I'm not really a drinker or anything, you guys know that, so I don't know if I'm going to drink much, but one of the things they told me at the hostel was that a lot of these places, if you go to have a drink, they have like a ton of free food out because they want to have people to come in and have a drink. So I'm not going to do that. I saw some restaurants down here and some street markets where they're selling stuff, so I want to take a look at that. Alright, I'm going to get a slice of pizza here because my friend Hale sent me a message and said check out a place called Pizza Rustica where they charge you by the weight of your pizza. Oh yeah. I got the margarita and it was only €2. So this goes out to my friend Hale that recommended that place. You're a liar. I don't know what happened to your taste buds, but that was garbage. That was awful. It was only €2, so I'm going to get something else. I ate like 4 pieces of it and threw it away. It's only $5. I might get one. That's interesting. Alright, I might have to get Jeffrey a play buddy, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. Stuff is ridiculously cheap here. I've bought a few things that I'm going to be giving out to Lionhearts when I get back. I'll do some sort of live stream and I'll show you guys what it is and figure out some way. Now this is more like it. I had carbonara last night and they tried to talk me into it today, but I said nope, I need something with marinara, so it's fresh out of the oven. Can you tell it's fogging up my lens? Alright, European vacation fans, start keeping your eyes open. Oh wow, check that out. And that. I'm gonna try and go in there. I see some pretty cool statues in the entryway. Here we are. Let's take a look. Wow, Filippo IV. Woo! Woo! What a statue. Beautiful. Check that out. We haven't even got inside and I'm already being blown away. And then look up above him. And now check all this out. Like I said, we're not even on the inside. I peeked in the window and I was like, oh my Lord. I think my eyes are gonna pop out of my head when I walk in. It'd be one of the most beautiful churches I've ever seen. I'm just warning you. All right, let's go. Oh, wow. Whew. Man. Look at this. Oh, good grief. Wow. And that's right when you come in. Statue to Agostino. I can't go in there because they're actually having a service. Not in that part. Do you see the pyramid eye like on our dollar bill right here in this centerpiece? All right, there's one more thing I want to see while we have light outside. After my long ride on the train, I just didn't want to carry around all my gear and everything, so I didn't bring my extra lenses, but wow, look at that thing. I love it. We're actually going to see something very similar right now, right around the corner. Religious souvenirs. I wonder if I can get a St. Christopher medal in there. Let me check. Wow, that was certainly worth a visit, and I did get a medal. I guess they really wanted me to be safe because it costed less than €1 for the necklace and the St. Christopher medal. Well, do you think I bought one of those Pinocchios? You're wrong. I bought two. Well, there's the Obelisco Esquilino. Now, these obelisks are pretty much all over Rome. They're modeled after the ones from Egypt, but this one in particular I really wanted to see. And the reason I wanted to see it was because this one they actually pulled from the mausoleum of Augustus in the mid-1500s, actually, I think. And the reason they did that was they wanted, Augustus being such a great ruler, they wanted this to be a beacon of hope for the pilgrims coming here from the north. And so they moved it from his mausoleum over to this city center. And when I read about that, I said, you know what, I have to go see that. I just have to. And then this, right in front of it, is the other side of the church that we were just in. Look at some of the details on top. Oh cool, I just noticed some statues across the street, so I'm gonna go take a look and I wanna get some postcards. Well, I noticed right away when I got here the traffic was much more civilized than it was in Napoli. Shouldn't be too hard to cross now. They had walk symbols and stuff like that in Naples also, but I'll tell you what I noticed. I noticed they had traffic lights that were inoperable. They had no lights. So people just, I mean, it was just Mad Max over there. These were the busts I saw I wanted to take a look at. Let's see who's here. Manuel Belgrano. And then this one is Bartolome Miter. Well, I'd say this is a good place as any to call it a night. Hope this whet your appetite a little bit for Rome. If you're wondering, hey, is Jordan gonna go to the Forum or the Colosseum or St. Peter's Basilica or Sistine Chapel or the Vatican? No way! Everybody goes there. I'm kidding. I already booked my place in line. I already have a time slot, so we'll be doing that this week, and I'm gonna call it a night. I want to thank Paul Curran and Laura St. John for donating to my channel. Everyone else, hope you're enjoying our Italian adventures. Have a great night, yo. Goodbye.
To come together, happy now, thanks for the failure and